He's so stubborn.
Well, stubborn ain't an entirely bad thing.
Tell that to Brenda.
I don't have anything to say to Brenda right now.
Well, if that's because of Sonny, you might not be doing him such a favor.
It's not because of Sonny, Junior. It's because I don't like what she did.
Well, I don't like what she did either. But if Robin held some of the stuff up against me that I've done to her, I'd be as miserable as Sonny is now. You know, sometimes I think love has to override all that ugly stuff.
Well, be that as it may, it's Sonny's call to make, and he's made it.
I don't know. Just don't think you can stop loving somebody overnight.
People do a real good imitation of it, Junior.
You know, Sonny thinks he can just shut down, like a faucet. But I know that there is water still in those pipes.
That's a cool turn of phrase. You've been reading again.
Life's too short.
Ain't that the truth? So why don't we let Sonny wrestle with his pipes? And if he springs a leak, then you can run in with the plumber's helper. I gotta change the subject. I have something very important to discuss with you. You been thinking?
Oh, man, that's an awesome question.
Well, I aim's high.
It could be anything at all?
Yeah. Anything that you've ever really wanted to do. What is your heart's desire?
To find a cure for this disease. Short of that, it would be to go back and take care of myself better. Or at least protect Robin better.
God, I wish that was possible. I sort of walked you right into that. I'm sorry. All right, well, let's try again, huh? Given the realities of the here and now, but all other limitations apart, what have you always wanted to do?
Well, now that would be a long list.
What kind of list?
Oh, of my heart's desires.
Well, I thought I was your heart's desire. So, what kind of long list is this?
I'm trying to get Junior's head into fantasy fulfillment.
Ah, right this way, ladies. Let's see, who is here tonight? Oh, Robin and Stone. And there's Luke and Tom and Felicia. This is great. Mike, could we have one of your very best tables? Because Maya and I are entertaining these very lovely ladies from Great Britain this evening.
Lovely indeed. Welcome to Luke's. Since we have so much to discuss, perhaps a quiet table in some dark corner?
Oh, no, absolutely not. The whole point of coming to Luke's is to see and be seen. Oh, Robin! Hi, we'll see you in a minute. Maya, why don't you snag a table with Mike, and I'm going to take these lovely ladies and trot them around to introduce them to everyone. Ah, ladies. Ladies, please, join me. Ladies, look who I have brought you.
Hello.
I would like you to meet Norma St. John Power and her assistant, Eve Gormley. They are here to enjoy your club, sir. And this is the owner of Luke's, par excellence, Luke Spencer. Oh, and also Robin Scorpio, good friend of mine, and Stone Cade. The ladies are here from Madame Maya's conference. They're British.
Well, Lucy certainly brought you babes to the right place. Welcome.
Are you enjoying Port Charles?
Oh,
You should know that Norma is a world-renowned expert on women's spirituality.
How is women's spirituality different from men's?
ask me when I'm a man.
Oh, doesn't she have the most wicked sense of humor?
Has Lucy taken you to the Deception Spa yet?
Oh, I'm going to. I plan on that. I'm going to give them the full works, you know, a facial and that delicious sauna and maybe a full body massage.
Oh, no, I'm much too modest.
Oh, aren't they just so British? Girls, you do have to be careful of Mr. Spencer here. He can be a terrible flirt, can't you, sir?
Well, I'm just an appreciator of the feminine mystique.
Oh, you sly dog, you. Oh, look, Madame Maya has snatched just a table over there from Mike. Listen, I want you two to be ready because, Luke, you have to stop by our table and teach Norma and Eve a little of that hip-hop.
Hip-hop?
Yes, Yes, you will absolutely adore it. And please, all of you, stop by our table. I really want you to get to know these amazing women better. Ta, ladies.
Well, there's a pause that refuses to refresh. Are you letting your imagination run wild?
Well, I don't know about wild, but I have always wanted to learn how to ski.
Cross country or downhill?
I don't know. Downhill. The faster, the better.
Okay, now we're perking. What else?
How about bungee jumping?
Bungee jumping?
Yeah.
Like at an amusement park or something?
No, we're talking fantasy fulfillment. I don't know, off a building at night.
That is a wild idea.
Yeah, supremely wild. Okay, well, let's do it.
Right now.
Wait, it's night. You said night.
Wait a minute. I mean, don't you have to know what you're doing?
Not always. However, I do happen to know bungee jumping.
Don't you have to have some sort of special
I
equipment?
got a buddy with a first-class rig. I'm sure he'll let me use it.
Oh,
You game?
I'm game.
Stone, are you sure?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? I break my neck?
Which you won't do, I guarantee it. All you gotta do is trust me, relax, and jump. Yeah, that's all you got. You ready for it? Let's do it. I mean, time waits for no man, huh?
All right.
Come on. I've calibrated this to the last millimeter,
That's good.
taking into account your weight,
All right.
the height of the bridge, and the water level. And this is a professional harness, Robin, so you can breathe.
It's really dark.
You know what? I don't even see the bottom.
It's down there somewhere. Robin, get that rock we brought up.
Oh, yeah.
This thing's really gonna hold me?
Oh, it'll hold you, baby.
Rock.
Whoa!
This thing's
Whoa! There she blows. It's all yours. Come on.
Okay, help me up. Wow.
I love you.
I love you, Robin. That was totally awesome, man. That was like nothing I've ever done before.
Well, that's exactly the idea, pal.
It was so silent for the longest time. I mean, I thought you were going to scream or something.
And it was like I was a different time and space, like a different dimension. It was so dark that I didn't even think about falling. And then the energy, when I got to the bottom of the bungee, it was like I was being played by a yo-yo by this big giant, and he was swinging me around the world, and it was amazing, man. And then, yeah, I think, look, I skimmed the bottom. Down there at the bottom, top of the water with my hair. It's all wet. Millimeters, man, is right.
That's what I told you, right? Hey.
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Hey,
What are
hey.
you doing? What are you doing?
May I remind you, you are bungee-less.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
What's up? You seen Stone this morning? Kid is flying.
Literally. Did he tell you about last night?
Since when did you add bungee jumping to your resume?
Man, that's a little addiction I picked up in Canada. As a matter of fact, it's amazing the lengths a guy will go to entertain himself in Alberta. You should try it. It is such a rush, man.
It's nuts. Stone loved it.
You should have seen him. Oh, man, it was beautiful. He stood up on that bridge in the dead of night, and then he just let himself fly. It was a leap of faith, you know?
The way he sees it, he's got nothing to lose. You know, he's real scared about losing his sight. But I can't imagine any other reason why he'd want to jump off a bridge.
For the kicks.
Oh.
Man, it's good kicks. And that kid needs as many kicks as he can get right now. And also there is a time-worn theory that if something is waiting to be done, now's the time to do it.
We could all use a little bit of that theory.
Yeah.
So, How do we follow up on last night's adventure? There's so much I want to do for that kid.
You're doing okay by Stone. He appreciates you.
And he's getting in my face.
About?
Brenda is crying on his shoulder, and it finally got to him.
God, don't you hate it when they do that?
She is pushing everybody's buttons, including mine. Now, Stone is working on the concept of one big happy family, which I don't ever see happening. Brenda and I can't even be in the same room without wanting to do damage, but I cannot get beyond this kind of anger I'm feeling.
Do you want to?
What were my options, Luke?
When you found her wearing the wire?
No, before that. Before, when she was all over me trying to find out my business. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to protect her. Maybe I should have just let it all out and let the chips fall.
Well, I don't know about that, pal, because I let it all out, let the chips fall with Laura, and look where I'm sleeping.
And you trust Laura.
And you don't trust Brenda. So this thing about protecting her?
No, see, I was protecting her. And myself. Too much information in Brenda's hands would have been dangerous for her down the line. I still believe that. I also knew that if things fell apart between us, any info Brenda had could have been used against me.
There you go. See, you don't trust her.
I don't trust anybody.
Not true.
All right. Trust you, Stone, Harry. There's a couple others that I'm working on, but the jury's still out.
Yeah, see, Stone knows that. Now, the kid may be into fantasy fulfillment these days, and who could blame him? But he's a realist. I don't think he really thinks that he's going to be able to get you and Brenda together for a lifelong commitment before he checks out. My guess is he just wants to see two people he cares about stop beating up on each other. And he hates it when you're unhappy.
Well, he should stop spending his energy worrying about me.